Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I will explain about qualitative data for research methodology meeting 9. Let me introduce myself. My name is Salsabila from 5BA class. Okay, let's get started. For the definition, qualitative data is the non-numerical data. So, qualitative data is defined as the data that approximates and characterizes. This type of data is collected through methods of observations, one-to-one interviews, conducting focus groups, and similar methods. Qualitative data is also categorical data since this data can be grouped according to categories. Next, for example, because qualitative data is non-numerical, so it's really easy to understand the difference between qualitative and quantitative. For example, the cake is orange, blue, and black in color. The second, females have brown, black, blonde, and red hair. That is the example for qualitative data. For another example, think of a student reading a paragraph from a book during one of the class sessions. A teacher who is listening to the reading gives feedbacks on how the child read that paragraph. If the teacher gives feedback based on fluency, intonation, throw of the words, clarity in pronunciation without giving grade to the child, this is considered as an example of qualitative data. I will give an example for quantitative data. That's there are 4 cakes and 3 muffins kept in the basket. That's the quantitative data because there is consists of numbers. Okay, next, types of qualitative data. The types is one-to-one interviews, focus groups, record keeping, process of observation, longitudinal studies, and case studies. Let me explain one by one. Okay, the first one-to-one interviews. It is one of the most commonly used data collection instruments for qualitative research, mainly because of its personal approach. The interviewer of the researcher collects data directly from the interviewee on one-to-one basis. Next, focus group. This is done in a group discussion setting. The group is limited to 6 until 10 people and a moderator is assigned to moderate the ongoing discussion. Depending on the data which is sorted, the members of a group may have something in common. For example, a researcher conducting a study on track runners will choose athletes who are track runners or were track runners and have sufficient knowledge of subject matter. Next, record keeping. This method makes use of the already existing reliable documents and similar sources of information as the data source. This data can be used in the new research. It is similar to going to a library. Next, process of observation. In this qualitative data collection method, the researcher immerses himself or herself in setting where his respondents are and keeps a keen eye on the participant and takes down notes. This is known as the process of observation. Next, longitudinal studies. This data collection method is performed on the same data source repeatedly over an extended period. It is an observational research method that goes on for a few years and in some cases can go on for even decades. Next, case studies. In this method, data is gathered by an in-depth analysis of case studies. The versatility of this method is demonstrated in how this method can be used to analyze both simple and complex subjects. The strength of this method is how judiciously it uses a combination of one or more qualitative data collection methods to draw inference. Okay, That's all my presentation, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.